Hey all, this is Bob, aka Mr. Reef Safe, and today I want to talk about hurricane preparation. Now we have Idalia coming towards Florida. Now right now it is moving to the north of us. I live just above Tampa in Odessa, Florida, and southern Pasco, and right now the latest is it's going to be like Hernando or north of that, but the track could change, so I want to make sure that I am ready for the storm and that my tank is ready for the storm. So of course I got my generator, and the reason it's out is I'm going to run it in a little bit and make sure that it's all working well. I'm going to make sure that the fuel that I have for it is new and fresh, and that it's just working properly, that anything I have to have done on it can be done before the storm comes. Now they say that the storm will be here Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, so that gives me about a day and a half to get everything done. Now, if you don't have a generator, I highly suggest going to one of the big box stores and trying to find one. It might be too late at this point. A lot of times they sell out when a hurricane is coming. But if you can get one, this is a great thing to do. If you have a significant other, get one that is at least big enough to take care of the refrigerator as well as possibly a freezer, so that you can keep your significant other happy. And if you can get a big enough one, like I have this one here, it's pretty big. It can run both of our refrigerators, which both have freezers in it. It can run my tank. Of course, I will not run the lights during that time if we lose power, but it can also run a small air conditioner unit, like a little window unit in my fish room. The nice thing about that is if we have the air conditioner in the fish room going, that we can also sit in there and stay cool in case we lose power and we don't have that, the ability to run the whole house AC. So this is a nice size one, and it will work well. Oh, and make sure that you have enough extension cords. Check your extension cords, make sure you have them. And if you are like me, you probably have the 3-prong extension cords, and you've probably broken off some of the ground wire ones for different reasons. We had some outlets that only had the 2 prongs, so I had to break off some of those. I had to go out and buy new extension cords to make sure that I had the 3-prong, because I don't want to take a risk when I am, especially when I'm using a generator. But those 2-prong ones, I keep them on hand just in case I ever need them, but I made sure I get fresh new ones just for this reason. For those of you that can't get a generator, don't have one, it is not too late to get a battery-powered air pump. Now, I have 3 of them for my aquarium, and I also made sure that I have enough batteries. So it takes 2 D batteries, rather, and I have right now these 8 and another 8 inside, and I have 3 pumps for my big aquarium and 1 for the small aquarium, so I got 4 altogether. Why do I have 3 for the big aquarium? Because this one is not going to be powerful enough to make sure that the aeration in my tank, at least I don't think it'll be powerful enough to take care of the aeration in my tank to keep my corals and fish alive during that time. It is always better to have overkill anyway, so if you can get them, try to get them now. Now, you might be able to get them from a local fish store, and I highly recommend doing that first. Support your local fish stores. But if you can't do that, try online. Look at Amazon. A lot of times they can have it shipped the same day. And like I said, you got about a day and a half before that storm gets here to Florida. So make sure that you are prepared. The other great thing is you can reach out to other local reefers. They might have some on hand. They might have extra ones. Aquarium clubs, if you're part of one. Back in the day, I was part of the Tampa Bay Reef Club. And when I lost power, I didn't have a generator, but the club president, he brought by a generator for me to use when I lost power. And I forget the name of that storm, but we were without power for 2 days. And if it wasn't for that generator, I would not have had my tank after those 2 days. So make sure that you are prepared. Hopefully this is much ado about nothing, but it is always better to be prepared and not need what you have than to need it and not have it. So this is Bob, aka Mr. Reef Safe, reminding you to be ready for Hurricane Idalia if you are in the path. And if you're not, we're going to have more storms this year or next year. At some point in the future, we will have more storms. Be ready for that. Make sure that you have your tank. And of course, keep your home and family safe. Thanks for watching. This is Bob, aka Mr. Reef Safe.